Greetings everybody, welcome back into the channel. We are back on Championship Manager 2008. It's going to be a cracker. We're rolling back the years once again. We're in France. We are PSG. But this time, yeah, it's not the PSG we all know to this day. We've got no money and our players, well, let's put it this way, they're not very good. So welcome everybody to Paris Saint-Germain in France, League One, and we are no longer one of the powerhouses in world football regarding money. The only things that probably is the same, we've got the same name, it's the same colours, and we've got the same stadium. But other than that, wow, say no more. Looking at the squad, there's no superstars at this team at all, and we're going back that far ago now. We've got Youssef Malumbu, who played for West Bromwich Albion, I believe it was. We've got David and Gog. Not particularly great, but look at the team. Some of our I'll say superstars, not really our best players. First of all, PEGUY LUYINDULA, 28-year-old Frenchman, looks really, really good. Is going to be one of our best players this year for us. We've still got the old school legend in Marcelo Gallardo, which I think is going to be fun to use him. He is 31, so we'll have to keep an eye on how he starts to decline over the next few months, maybe the next couple of seasons. We've still got the legend of Pauletta, who was previously at Deportivo. Some of you guys will remember him from many, many moons ago. So some decent players. We've got Jeremy Rotan still, but one player I'm very, very excited about is our left back, Mamadou Sakho. We all know how good this guy was in real life in his early stage of career. Did start to peter off a little bit as he got older. But on 2008, he's probably one of our better players, and I'm really looking forward to using him at 17 years of age. We should be able to watch him grow very, very nicely indeed. So our team here at PSG is going to be set up in the 3-4-1-2. Looking at our front three, Luyindula, Alonso, Pauletta. We have got some goals in there, and we've got a very experienced midfield with Rotan in there, partnered with Shantom. I presume that's how it's pronounced. But our defence, there is one space that's not been occupied at the moment. It is going to be Yepes, the legend, coming into centre-back there with Mavoto and Armand when he is back from international duty. But overall, the team, I'm going to say, it's okay. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. But in this league, if we have a look now at League, there's some teams in here with some very, very good players. Xavier Cavanaghi here at Bordeaux. Gabriel Obertan, so Bordeaux still a little bit of a force in the league. Lyon, though, however, Barros, Fred, Kallstrom, Sidney Govou, Janino. Who else they got in their team that we might recognise? Grosso, Squillaci. They've got a really, really good team, and probably the best team in France back in the day. But yeah, there's definitely work to do. We know that I potentially need to get a new left back in, a little bit of cover for Sakho, and potentially even look at maybe getting even a centre midfielder. But it's not the PSG lot we all know these days. Money, well, we've got a transfer budget of £13.5 million, which is terrible, and an overall balance of 27 million. Are we going to get a takeover in this save, get the oil money in? It would be nice, but I highly, highly doubt it. But yeah, there's definitely room to improve this squad massively as we go across all competitions. But this year, Liga, we're going to kick all that off. I'm not even too sure if we are actually in any sort of European competition. So first of all, in France, we've got the Ligue 1 to play for, and we've got the French Cup. I don't even know what else we're involved in. Back in the day, I presume we're going to be in all of these cups, but regarding European football, I'm not too sure. Of course, are we in the Champions Cup? Are we in the UEFA Cup? Are we in the Royal League? I have no idea what that is either. Is that like the Intertoto Cup? I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how we get on. But we have got four friendlies before we start the season, where we'll take on Le Mans away from home. But yeah, it looks like a relatively nice start for us until we get to this sort of period here with Monaco, Bordeaux, Saint-Etienne, and then a big game against Lyon. So yeah, a lot of work to do here at Paris Saint-Germain. In our reserve team, I can't really see anybody on there that really rings any bells for me. There might be a couple of players on there you guys might recognise, but there's no one in the reserves. In the PSG youth, It looks pretty much the same on there. I know this one because he played at Fulham in Neeskins Cabano. 15 years of age. I didn't know he started at PSG. Maybe he could be a player for the future. But overall, there's nothing. He looks alright as well. Aldo Tanguy. I don't think there's nothing overly, massively exciting for us to get pumped up about just yet. But like we said, the first team's in a decent place. It's not the worst team at all. But we know there is 100% and 110% even work to do. But with our £13.5 million to spend, going to go off and do a little bit of shopping, see who's available in the transfer market, see if we can bring some young superstars in to build for the future. I would ideally on this sort of mini series here on Championship Manager 2008 look to just win a European Cup of sorts and maybe even start challenging for the league. Well, not challenge, I want to win the league title, but we'll see what we can do. It's a little bit of fun, and eventually, guys, we will jump between this and FM24, have a little bit of fun all round. But it's if there's any other saves that you do want to see on Championship Manager 2008, hit me up in the comments. There's loads of fun and exciting old school saves we can all do together. But yes, other than that, we know the team. We know who we're playing in league. We have no idea what's going on with European competition. I'll find out that at a later date. But let's go and spend some money. Let's go shopping. I'll bring you back right before the start of the season and see if we've got any new faces coming into Paris Saint-Germain. So we're back. Transfers in and out are all done. We're at the start of the season. All the money we had available, yeah, we've spent it. You know what I'm like, FM Rage. If there's money in that kitty, we are going to spend it, and we splashed it on some very, very good young players. Well, we hope they're good. We'll have to see how they fare over the current season now. But anyway, I've managed to find this fancy little screen here, which tells us what the board and the season expectations are. So let's have a look. First of all, supporters, they are expecting us to have a successful campaign. They want us to get into Europe and believe the team is capable of pulling off a cup win or a high league finish. They're not expecting too much, so happy days. And the board expectations are they expect us to clinch a European place for next season, and that is a minimum requirement for a club of our current stature. Does that mean top 4, top 6? I don't know. We'll have to see where we finish and then go from there. But overall, the board and the fans not really expecting too much, which is it's good, and I'm not overly concerned just yet. We had 4 pre-season games, and we only managed to win the one at home against Dundee. It was a 3-0 win. But we failed to beat Troy, we failed to beat Bolton, and we failed to beat Sunderland as well. And with that being said, we have changed the formation because that 3-4-1-2, whatever it was we had before, didn't seem to be working. So we'll have a look at the tactic and the team in a second. First of all, we need to look at some of the ins and some of the outs. There's been some exciting business. We all know we had £15 million to spend, and we've only got £850,000 yet. We've got a nice blend here, some good youth players and some good players for right now, which I think we needed. But anyway, let's dive into them and have a look. Now, we did let one player leave the club, and it was the 34-year-old Pauletta. I was umming whether to sell him or not sell him, but at 34 years of age, he was on £25,000 a week. He's still got some really, really good technicals, but I expect his physicals and that to start declining very, very quickly, especially at 34. He's been a good player for PSG over the past few years. You can see how many goals he's got, but we needed to make this sale in order to bring in enough, a little bit more money to complete one of our signings. So we're out with the old and in with the new. So Pauletta, the only player to leave in this window. But let's have a look at some of the ins now. The first piece of business we've done was bringing in Moussa Sissoko. We did bring him in for £3 million from Toulouse, and he looks like a really, really solid player. Defensive midfield centre. We know what he's all about in real life. A real powerhouse in the middle of the park. 17 years of age. I'm hoping he goes on to improve, get better and better year upon year. But we could have a very, very highly talented player on our hands here now at PSG. The second player through the door is none other than Miguel Veloso, the 21-year-old Portuguese lad. We got him for £700,000 from Sporting. Did feature for them a lot last year. Can play fullback left. Can play out on the wide area in the wing as well. But overall, for 21 years of age, really, really good young player. Some great technicals, some really good intelligence as well. And his physicals, I dare say, as he gets older, will start to improve. But I don't want to expect too much too soon from our young players. We need to give them time to bed in. But what you can see, we've had one older guy leave the club, but really starting to introduce some really fresh and exciting blood into this PSG team. And another centre midfielder coming into the team, and it's the very exciting signing of Javi Martinez. He did cost us a pretty penny, £4 million from Atletico Bilbao, and it was between him and the legend that we don't currently have around in real life these days, Cheick Tiote, but I've opted for Martinez to come in for 18 years of age. Them stats look absolutely unbelievable for us. Now, he's straight into the team. Yeah, he's only a whippersnapper, a young kid, but with that ability at that age, we could have a vital piece of the jigsaw here at PSG if we're going to look to win trophies going into the future. So yes, it was we're saying a fair amount of money. £4 million for a player is still a huge chunk of money. Bear in mind, we're going back to 2008, but this is a sign I had to make. I'm really happy to get a player of this quality into the team. So everybody, let's welcome Javi Martinez in. The next few transfers are some young lads coming in, and we welcome in Laurent Demons coming in for £10,000 from a rival in Monaco, but really good centre half, good intelligence already. His technicals are still really good, physicals are improving, but like we said, 16 years of age, I think he could go on to be a superstar and a French international in the future if he can carry on the way he's going, this trajectory. And I also love the fact the centre half can use either feet as well. So for, like we said, £10,000, we cannot moan at that bit of business. Superb. We welcome in demands. Up next is a very exciting fullback in Javier Olimpa, 15 years of age. Looks very talented as well for such a young, tender age. Only cost us £100,000 from another rival in Marseille. They didn't really want to let him go. They wanted to potentially get him in. They wanted to get another contract on him, but we did manage to tempt them with the £100,000 offer. I'd be excited to see how he gets on in the youth team, because currently, like we said, he's in the senior squad apparently, not in the reserve squad. We're going to put him back down to the reserve squad, hopefully get him a little bit more game time down there for Olimpa, but I think a shrewd bit of business indeed. Up next is Johan Silvestre, the 18-year-old goalkeeper, really well-rounded, and for such a small fee of £8,000 from Nancy, I think it was a bit of a no-brainer to bring him in. It's a bit of a no-risk fee. For £8,000, if it doesn't really work out, it doesn't improve, then, well, we've lost 8k. It's not the end of the world, but overall, I think I'm really happy with this signing. Another exciting young player coming in. This is the last young player we did bring in, Robert Escudé-Cando, winger, 17 years of age, bags of pace, really good acceleration. He's got good at long shots. His crossing's really good, dribbling, 13 at 17 years of age. Looks really good indeed. 2.5k from Ken. You can't grumble with that. It's another no-risk transfer fee. If it works out, fantastic. It's 2.5k, which potentially could go into millions as he progresses. But if it goes the other way, we're not going to moan about losing 2.5k. But that's all the youngsters in. We did manage to make one more signing. Bit of a marquee signing for us. Another very exciting young player. And you guys and girls will all know the name in Gabriel Obertan. 18 years of age. Looks like a formidable talent and one to be very excited about in the future. Really happy to bring him in. We had £3.9 million, hence why we sold Pauletta. We only got £1 million for him, but that sale there, we managed to get this one across the line, signing a player from a big rival in Bordeaux. Them stats, them numbers, he can play centrally in the cam role, but can also play out wide, right, or even on the left-hand side and cut in. But a very exciting player indeed. So you can see straight away what I wanted to do here. We've got a lot of young quality players coming in. We're looking to build for the future. Our £15 million in the transfer kitty has gone, but I want to try and move on some of the older players as we go through this season, as we go through the next couple of seasons, and try and really freshen it up. And we haven't got the oil money like in real life. We haven't got the tycoon behind us, but we'll do what we can with the funds available. But overall, guys, I'm going to say very impressed with that transfer window. We've got some really young lads coming through, some young talent to look forward to, watching them grow, watching them evolve. But either way, that's our signings in and out let's have a look at the new tactic, the new formation, and we'll have a look at the new look Paris Saint-Germain team, ready for a very, very big season here in Ligue 1. We are going to be setting up in the 4-2-3-1. It's a very, very exciting team. We've still got the experienced Landreau in goal. We've got Armand at left back. Of course, we've still got some really, really good players like Sacco and that to bring back in, but they're not quite ready yet. So it's Landreau in goal, Armand on the left, Sierra on the right, Yepes Kamara essentially. We've got an exciting midfield partnership of youth and experience now with Javi Martinez partnering Rotan in that centre midfield position. We've got Gallardo on the left, Frau in that cam role, Mendy out on the right, and Luyindula still leading the line for us. But with that being said, look at the team now. We've still got Obertan to bring on. We've still got Shantom on the bench. We've got Sissoko, young talent. And even look at defence, we've still got Sacco. We've got Veloso. Even in our strike position, yes, we've got Luyindula. We've also got the quality and the young talent of David and Goggs. We've got a really, really nice blend now to our team. Some good experience. When we say good, some very, very exciting, experienced players in the team still that can lead the young players on. But then, like I said, we've got the young talent to come through and really start to add a bit of depth and a bit of quality to the ranks. So look at that team now for the season. We're all geared up. We are ready to rock and roll. Of course, now we are going to start the season taking on, I believe it's Le Mans, is it? Yes, Le Mans. Today's the day we kick off the Liga season. On this episode, we are going to play, I'm going to say 5 matches. So we will be taking on for Le Mans down to Caen. We'll see how we get on. Can we get off to a very, very good start to the season? It would be nice, but let's not get too carried away. Let's not get panicking if it doesn't start off. We've got a lot of players we need to gel together, bring together as a team, as a unit, and hopefully we can look forward to a very, very good season. So here we go. We're away at Le Mans. They're setting up in a 3-4-1-2. I'm hoping for a really, really good performance today. We've got some players to bring on if we need to call upon these players. But I'm saying this could be a close game. We're away from home. Let's have a good one today, guys. Let's kick this game off now. I want to bring the match speed down a little bit so we enjoy the highlights. And let's kick this league season off. So we're underway. Are we going to get the first attack? We're still a little bit quick there for my taste. Bring it down a notch. Is that better? I want to enjoy the highlights. It's not quite FM24, but we do what we can. But we're in down the left-hand side here. I want the names on because I can't see what's going on. That's better. That's better for us. Corner. Gallardo. Can he find a Paris Saint-Germain head? It's whipped in. It's off the line. It's just wide. I thought Martinez was going to bag himself a goal there on his debut for the club. At the moment, it is all PSG. It's about getting the open out. We're in the mixer. And Pele. Boy, nice. Pele, the goalkeeper. Keeping hold of it. But here goes Armand. Armand taking his time. Gallardo does well. It's up in the air, the ball. And it's just the goalkeeper's claiming everything. I might need to look at going for low crosses, but we do lose the ball. We win it back, though. Great work. Here goes Gallardo. Skips past his man. Gallardo in the box. And we still can't find the back of the net. But here goes Le Mans. It's their first real attempt on goal. Do not give them strike now. Oh, Landreau with a save. Thank goodness for that. Somebody step up now. Let's find Luyindula or something. Let's get our nose just in front. Rotan puts it across. It's in the air again. And the goalkeeper. Easy claim. We're at half time. I am going to say we've got the quality to win this game. Now, Luyindula's playing crap. We have got David and Gog. I don't really want to change too much just yet. Frau's not playing great. We have got Obertan, and Obertan can play in that cam role. So I think what we are going to do is I'm going to bring him on for his debut. Throw off. Obertan, the youngster, coming on for his debut here at PSG. Let's kick that second half off now. To be fair, this game's not far off on FM24. You can watch the 2D match engine, which is pretty... I still like it, but I still quite like this setup. You get to see a lot of the game, and you can enjoy it and see a little bit tactically what's going on. But here goes Serra, does really well. Got a bit of space. Can't beat Pele. Can't beat it, but we have got a corner. Rothan to deliver. Taking his time over this dead ball situation. Whips it in. We're in the box. And the goalie again. This goalie, he must be like 10 foot tall. Just claiming everything in sight. I think We're going to make a change up top very soon. If Luyindula can't get himself a goal, and we can't, I think it's pretty much going to be full time here. Let's just make a substitution if we can. Pele goes long. We don't win the ball. It goes out for a throw-in. Luyindula out. We are going to get Undog. Undog has made that Ungog even, not Undog. Get him on for the final few stages. Can we muster up one more chance? 86 minutes played. We do have a throw-in down the left-hand side. Armand Gallardo whips it across. It's headed. And, oh my God, I thought it was in. It was another magical save from the goalkeeper. And it is full-time. The game ends 0-0. I'm going to say, all credit for sticking to your task. You played well. We've done well. Having Martinez on an 8, really, really good to see. Not the result I wanted. With that being said, it draws a draw. We're away from home. We're still gelling. We plod on. But, you know, the board are very happy with the draw. So, by look at that, the board aren't expecting us to do too much if they're super duper thrilled with that result. So, if they're happy, I'm just going to say I'm happy as well. The board are happy. The fans are happy. I'm happy. Happy days. We move on into the next game. Who have we got to take on next? Is it a home game? We are indeed at home against Valencianas. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me know in the comments if I've absolutely butchered that name. I don't care. It's a big match. We are going to make a couple of substitutions for it, but I will see you shortly. I would very much like to get our first 3 points on the board. Let's go PSG. So Valencianas have arrived in town. We're at home. We're at the Parc des Princes. There's no changes to the starting lineup at all. They're setting up in the 4-3-1-2. Can we get the better of these today? I've told the boys this could be a close game, but if you want it more, we may be able to get the win. But I definitely want to see a little bit more from Fred, and I want to see a little bit more from PEGUY, legend, Luyindula up top. Let's kick this bad boy off today. Let's get ourselves 3 points on the board, but they're coming forward. But Gallardo gets the better of his man. He's got a little bit of space down the left-hand side. Go on, son. Go on, son. Cross it in. And once again, the goalkeeper claims that we have a real problem in scoring goals. And it's already half-time. We're going to say that was an action-packed first half. Armand at left-back's playing terrible. There we go. We've got Armand out. So where's Mendy's going to go back to left back? Yes. Armand could come out then for Obertan. I'm not too sure. We've still, I don't know. Do we get on Diana as well? Let's look at Frau now. Where is Frau? Not particularly playing great. We have got Diane to bring on. So we're going to switch them two over. And we're going to run with that. Can we create a little bit more? Well, hopefully a lot more in the second half. 68 minutes played. Valenciennes with a goal kick. We need to win this ball. We're up for like a salmon. Obertan does well. Luyindula's in on goal. Luyindula chips the goalkeeper. PEGUY. Luyindula with a cheeky chip. That is 1-0. We get our noses in front. So don't let them back in the game. Martinez battling away. Martinez. I thought he was fouled. He wasn't. We win the ball back. Obertan. Thought Obertan was going to bag himself a goal. 10 minutes to play. Are we going to snare ourselves? Our first magical 3 points of the season. We're doing well so far. Obertan's in there again. Can't find the back of the net. But here comes Valenciennes. They've not threatened our goal today. Let's not give them away back into this game later on. We give the ball away. Oh my God. Get it away. Get it away. We do. And we get a free kick. 89 minutes. Kamara stepping up over this. Surely Kamara's not going to hit it. It's Rotan. Strikes it. Good save from the goalkeeper. That'll do, ref. Full time. No, he carries on the play. Kamara over the top. Sierra does well, does he? Is it a foul? The referee wants a word. Nothing going on there. It's a free kick to us. Sanchez. Is that a second yellow card? Yes, Sanchez is off. He's out of there. And we've got a chance with a minute to go. Can we look to double our scoring for today? And it's another red card. They're down to 9 men. There's red cards flying everywhere. Blow for that full-time whistle. Referee will just take our 3 points and move on. We're in on goal again, just past the post. And that is full-time. And once again, Javier Martinez showing exactly what he's all about. Man of the match, a really, really good performance again. Could we have done a little bit more? Probably, but I don't care. You've got the victory. It would have been nice to score a few more goals. That being said, after that impressive performance, well, after that decent performance, we find ourselves in 7th position. It's the usual suspects at the top of the league there. Lyon, Marseille and Monaco looking to pull away early on. I do fear it could be a while for us to overthrow them sorts of powerhouses in the league. But nonetheless, we're going to give it our bestest shot. It's 2 games played. We're still undefeated so far. We're going to keep chipping away and do what we can this year and keep looking to build. But anyway, on to the next game. So we're back to take on Metz now. We're away from home. They are setting up in a very, very defensive setup. We're going to need to be good to break these down today. Our starting lineup is unchanged, but like we said, we're not going to be scared to bring them young players on, make changes if the result in the game isn't going our way. Let's kick it off now. Hopefully, we could get ourselves another 3 points today, which would be super duper duper. We've managed to injure someone, which is always nice. But here goes our man on the left-hand side. Loses it. Can we get the possession back? We lose it again. It's a bit of a battle in the middle of the park at the moment. Gallardo's in on goal. Gallardo can't beat Marichez in goal. We need to keep pressing. Be under no illusions, guys. We're not the PSG with them world-class players anymore like in real life. Go on. Just need to keep chipping away, eking away results. But we're pressing here later on in the first half. It's cleared. Down the line. Back to Jeremy Rotan. Mendy does really well. Finds a cross in the box. Can't get it past the goalkeeper. And that does indeed take us to half-time. I'm going to say you've got the ability to turn this game around. And these lot just don't perform. We'll have to start making some changes a little bit more often, I think. Armand swap for Mendy again. I'm not enjoying Armand here at left-back. Going to maybe get Sacco back into the team. So, yeah, Armand out for Mendy. And then don't forget we've got Diane to bring on then for Armand. So it seems to be the same change as the last game. Can it prove to be a good change again to be able to get us another 3 points? Keep that pressure on the top of the league early on. But Mendy with a throw-in. Gallardo whips it across. It's saved again. Goalkeepers in this game tend to be a real thorn in our side. We're pressing. Do we go attacking later on in the game and try and get ourselves a goal? Up in the air again. Easy for the goalkeeper. Looks like we're definitely turning the screw in the game. Mendy, we've played 51 minutes. Can we just get our noses in front? It's a good ball. Luyindula. This bleeding goalkeeper. Come on, Rotan. Find a red and blue shirt. Delivered in. Luyindula. It's off the line. Somebody strike it. It's a great save again. Can't get it past the goalkeeper. But a chance now for Metz. Is there a sting in the towel? They have done absolutely nothing. No attempts on target. None off target. None of the possession. It's all us. We need to just find a way. I think if we're not leading by 70 minutes, we are going to go attacking. Luyindula up there. That's it. We're doing it now, I think. We're doing it now. Let's make the change. Let's get something going. Let's get our goal that we fully deserve. Mendy, Diane in the box. Flicked on. Marichez, these long crosses are just not doing it for us at the moment. It's down again. It's Metz's turn to come forward, is it? They go long. They're in. Don't let them score, please, for the love of God. Ball's cleared. So, set priority. No. Instructions, team instructions. We want to go attacking now. Try and get this goal if we can. Who have we got to bring on? We have gotten Gog. No one's really playing bad. We're going to leave it as it is for now. And just go attacking, try and get ourselves that all-important goal. Throws it in to Gallardo. Crossed in the box. It's flicked on again to absolutely nobody. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. Doesn't look like we're going to get it today. But we do have a throw-in, I believe. Mendy, Diane in the box. Every time, the goalkeeper's there. And we're down to the last knock-ins. 89 minutes played. Is there going to be a late opportunity? Mendy. Gallardo whips it in. It's saved again by the goalkeeper. That's probably going to be that for the game now. No, the replay continues. Can we win it back there? We do. Martinez does brilliantly. Obertan, Luyindula, Diane in the box. Flicked on again. There's nobody there. It's not going to be our day today. 13 shots. Go on, Luyindula. Luyindula's in. Oh, it's just past the post. That's got to be it now, surely. It is full time. Leone, man of the match, looking at the possession, the attempts on target. We really have to win that game. We don't. I'm going to say you stuck to your task, and unfortunately it wasn't to be. I think we're going to unpick all the players. I'm going to make a few changes. The board are pleased. and in fairness, they've been pleased with everything we do. Whether it's a draw away at someone like that or a win at home, they're easily pleased. But we can't moan. 3 games in so far, 1 win, 2 draws. We haven't even conceded a goal yet. It's just a shame we've only scored 1 solitary goal. But 5 points, not too bad at all. We did have an offer, there it was, for Mario Yepes from Ajax, £1.5 million. Yeah, he's 31. I did think about accepting it, but I thought we're not really in a position yet to let go a player of this experience, of that sort of quality just yet. He's playing well for us. There's no reason to let him go. So we just potentially keep him for this year. See what we can do business-wise maybe next year. And if we can get a young quality centre-back in, maybe then we can look at letting Yepes go out and maybe finish his days off somewhere else. But yeah, that's a transfer bid we did have. He's not going anywhere for now. But our team overall, I think we're struggling at left back. I think we are going to get Sacco back into the team because it looks like, what's his name now? Armband at the moment. Not really doing it at that left back position. So we're going to give a few of the youngsters a go. And I might even take out Luyindula from up top and give Gog a bit of a run out. We'll have to see how he gets on. But we've got Nice at home, followed by Cairns away. But where are Mets? So Mets, no, sorry, not Mets. Who does we're playing? I've just made that up. Nice and Cairns. So Nice are in 12th and Cairns are not very good. So hopefully one of them games we can get ourselves a win. So we've had a monthly board meeting here and they're impressed by the way we've hit the ground running. I wouldn't quite go that far in my opinion, but they're happy, so who absolutely cares? We had the French League Cup first round draw. We've been drawn against Dijon, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that's a win because they're crap and they're in League 2. So hopefully, I want to look at maybe trying to win that cup this year. On the European front, though, I'm not really seeing much in the way of us being drawn into anything yet, but it's only September. If we do get drawn into any sort of European Cup, you guys will be the first ones to know. But anyway, we've got Nice now. We're at home. I want to get the 3 points if we can. Let's see what's going on here. So Armand is not going to play. Sacco is going to be getting a place in the first team, but he is going to be going on the bench as well. Let's have a look at the tactics now. Gallardo, Frame, Mendy. I'm taking Mendy out. I want, I think, Diani on that right-hand side. So where's he gone now? Winger right, he's out. I'm going to get on Diani on that side. I think, look at the team now. Rotta, Sacco, Yepes, Kamara. I'm happy with that there. I just want to see a little bit more from our attacking front four. But can we get something going today? We're at home. Let's say to the boys, you've got to want it more. But I'm really happy with what we're seeing so far from having Martinez in the middle of the park. He's really dominating that part of the field, which is nice. We just need to see a few more goals. But here goes Cone 18. Do not concede. It's tipped over the bar. I thought he hit the bar. Was a save from the goalkeeper. Gallardo, let's see a little bit more from you. He's literally passed it to himself, has he? But he does really well. Gallardo's in the box. And it's 1-0. 1-0 at last. PEGUY, Luyindula sends it in. Love to see it. I want to see more goals from him. He's a very, very good bloody penalty now. We get ourselves in front. We give away our penalty. Make the save, Landreau. Up steps Coney. Taking his sweet time. And he just literally looked like he Panenka that into the top corner. We instantly give Nice away back into the game. Can we strike again? Sacco, Luyindula, it's just past the post, but we're looking a little bit more potent now. Going forward, Martinez does fantastically in the middle of the park. Driving forward, he's battling. Goes out to Gallardo. Gallardo does well. In the box, Luyindula's in there. He can't beat Hugo Lloris. Oh, Nice. I might try and buy Hugo Lloris, I think, maybe. Who knows? Martinez doing fantastic. Win that ball back. Diani, get up there, finds a bit of space, find Luyindula. Diani could have crossed it, decides not to. And we're really unlucky today in what we're seeing. Sacco does well. Gallardo, little bit of space down the left. Go on, son. He's in. And it's somehow gone in. Luyindula loops the goalkeeper. We take it, we don't care. We're looking really, really good up front now. Just a little bit frail at the back. Gallardo. Martinez almost striking us into a 2-goal lead. We do well. Luyindula leaves it for Frau. Diani. Go on, Luyindula's in on goal. Plenty of time. How's he missed? How's he missed that? Bleeding one-on-one, but we don't want to knock him too much. He has bagged us 2 goals today. It's swung in now. Keller's there, strikes it. Alan Frau is offside. It could have been 3-1. It's all PSG at the moment. I'm quite excited I've seen Hugo Lloris in goal. I think that's a player I'm going to put onto my shortlist and try and get him in. Ooh, try and get him in next year with our goalkeeper, Landreau. Starting to age a little bit. I think it'd be nice to get a player in like Lloris. If he can do anything like real life, we could have an absolute ball on our hands at a French international. But here goes Kone again. Get across, for the love of God. And it's 2-2. Bakary Kone ties it up. It's been all us, and we can't get into half-time with that lead. Disappointed. Defensively, not at it. Yepes has been absolutely terrible. Sacco, not really good. We are going to get back on our man that left side. Yepes out. Who's a centre-back in here? Burillon, who can actually play that position very, very well indeed. So Yepes out. Burillon on. Rotan's been absolutely terrible. We have got the option of Obertan, I think. Can he play that deep? Not particularly. So I think what we're going to do is take out Gallardo for Obertan and try to have Obertan cutting inside from that left-hand side onto his right foot and put Gallardo back into centre midfield. But so far, a little disappointing there not to put this game to bed. They haven't really offered anything at all. We need to be better. But here goes Diane Lloris with a save. We're going to get an opportunity now to come forward. Martinez plays it back dodgily to our man. Frau's in. Go on, Frau strikes it. Luyindula. Somebody please look to complete the hat-trick. I think we are going to go attacking. I need to try and get a win here. We've been the better team. Just can't seem to find that all-important goal to give us the lead. But here they come again. Nice. Oh, great tackle there. I thought we had a red card then. It's attack. See how we go from there. Try and force the result if possible. But Diane has forced a throw-in down Nice's end of the field. Sierra throws it into Diane in the box. Flicked in, it's off the post. It's cleared off the line. Off the bleeding line. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it to me later on. It's in the box. Get it clear for the love of God. It's back in. All back. Get it clear. Great tackle from Gallardo. We do well to win the ball back. Oh my God. It's saved. And it's just run past the post. It would have been a heartbreak then to concede. Wow, what potentially could be a losing goal for us. But here goes Armand. Terrible throw-in. Burillon, get there. Run. What are you doing? Run, Burillon. Oh my God. Shocking. Shocking. Get there, goalkeeper. He does. For the love of God. I'm not too sure what that was. They're pressing now for the goal. Frau back to Martinez. We need to get a little bit more control in this game. Kamara somehow almost does an absolute disaster at the back there for us. Oh, it's all Nice. What's happening here? Gallardo, go on, make the run for him. Frau messing around on the ball. Go on, Luyindula's in. Luyindula, get there, son. Get there. He does get there. Strikes it. It's off the post. It's off the bleeding post. It's going to be another game where we've drawn 2-2. Who's the better team? Draws and losses don't win cups. That's the first time they've been disappointed. And I'm a little bit disappointed. We're still in 8th. We're still unbeaten. And we're playing bottom of the league next. Ken. Played 4, lost 4. Surely, it's got to be a win for us. If we can win that, what am I doing here? If I can get the win there, it could force us up into the top 6, which would be ideal for us. We have to plod on. We have to go again. But we need to start turning these draws, realistically, into some wins. We keep drawing games. What's happened now? Who's that? Don't really care. Youth team player. But yeah, we need some results, and we need them now. When is the next game? We seem to be plodding away through internationals here. It's the 9th today. It's in about a week's time. I'll bring you back for the 5th and final game of this video. Hopefully, even though we're away from home, we can end it with 3 big points. So we're back to take on Cairns. Yes, They are bottom of the league. They're crap. We have to win this game. I've told the lads already, a draw would be totally unacceptable, and a loss, wow, that will be even worse for us. But there has been a few changes. We've got Armand back in at full-back left. Diani comes into that cam role for Frau, and Obertan is going to get a start on that right-hand side. We are starting to see a good partnership in the middle of the park from Martinez and Rotan. We need to see a little bit more defensively, as we shipped a couple of goals last game, which could have been avoided. It wasn't, and unfortunately we had to settle for a 2-2 draw and a crappy point. But the lads know what we've got to do today. Let's kick this off now, and let's try and end this episode with what would be a very, very important 3 points indeed. So we're underway. We do have an early corner here with Rotan. We tend to go short. We haven't this time. It's put in, crossed in, and it's just cleared off the line, I believe. Or was it a save? I'm not too sure. Ultimately come to absolutely nothing. Armand with a throw-in. He is going to look to find the feet of Gallardo. He does. It's put in. Easy peasy, back to the goalkeeper. But the early stages, it's all PSG, but we know we can't defend at the moment, so we need to be very, very careful in what we're doing. But Diani doing well. Obertan picks up the ball. Can he find a pass? Obertan runs into his man, but gets the ball back, strikes it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And it's is it going to be another one of them games today? We can't seem to get our noses in front. Luyindula in. Gallardo's in on goal. Gallardo strikes it just past the post. We need to be clinical. We're not doing that at all. I'm just waiting for us to click. We're having chances. We're having opportunities on goal. We just don't seem to be taking them at the moment. And we've only really Luyindula. You know, we've gotten Gog. Is he anywhere near that standard as the same sort of stats? Absolutely not. Approaching half time. Gemma with a free kick. Let's not give these a little bit of space in this box. Let's not give them an opportunity. Get their goalkeeper. Oh, my love of God. My God. See what I mean at the back? It's absolutely disaster. Luyindula battling for it. Picks the ball up. Plays it down the wing to Obertan, who is going to get the better of his man. He does. He's got a chance to cross the ball in now. Diani's in there. And once again, chance spurned. Plantao with an easy save. We're at half time. I'm going to say, I don't think you've got what it takes to come out on top. Yepes. Poor again. Get out of the team. Team instructions. I need to go attacking. We're not playing. Well, I'll say that, not playing bad. Diane's playing terrible. Frau's gonna get put back in there. We're just not being able to gel just yet. We're not taking our opportunities. We're not being clinical in front of goal. But Frau does well. Brilliant does well. Luyindula gets the ball down. He's 1-on-1. Luyindula, can he beat the man? He does. Thank God. Praise the Lord. PEGUY Luyindula falls us into a very, very important lead. It is 1-0 on the road at Cairn. We just don't want to give away nothing stupidly at the other end, which we know we do. Luyindula again, not too sure what the hell he was doing there. He looked like he's gone for a scorpion kick. And it come to absolutely nothing. But here goes Armand. We are going to get a chance to potentially get the ball in the box. Pulls it back to Gallardo. Straight in there now. Luyindula's in, headed. Plante with the save. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gemma with a cross. Defend this like Lions. Defend it like Spartans. It's crossed in. It's flicked on. And just about caught by Landreau in goal. We need that second goal. We need that second goal. We need to kill this game off. Finish the tie. It's put in. Flicked on. It's cleared. How the hell did Nat go in? I have absolutely no idea. We're going to make a couple more changes, I think. What can we do? We have got Mendy to bring on. We are going to get on Mendy at right back, I think, for Chiara. Get some fresh legs on the field. Let's kick this game off. There is just over 10 minutes to play. Buralong goes long. It's cleared. But Frau's going to get there first. He's been really good since coming on. Rotan beats his man. Rotan in on goal. Can he finish it? Rotan. Jamie Rotan slots it home. And that indeed is 2-0. And it's going to be the 3 points. There's 4 minutes added on. We're already in the third. Can we, talking of thirds, get a third goal? Frau in on goal. Goalie rushes out. Frau got an open net. Pulls it back. PEGUY, LUYINDULA puts the icing and the cherry on top of the cake. 3-0. We at half time, we said to the lads, I don't think you've got the guts to come out on top. And I tell you what, they've shut me up. And I'm going to say the result we deserved was a professional display. A little bit concerned by DA, but when Frau come on, Buralong come on, Mendy come on, they really turned the game in our favour. And with that victory, well, it puts us up into 6th position, just as we expected. And I believe that is going to be some sort of European football if we can obviously maintain that between now and the end of the season. Marseille, well, they're just running away with it. Played 5, won 5, plus 10 goal difference. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Who've they got? Ayew, Cisse, Zenden, Nasri. I've still got Nasri as well, man. He's going on my shortlist, man. Definitely shortlist him. Talking of shortlist, who did he play for now? Lloris, was it Nice? I believe it was Nice, wasn't it? Hugo Lloris, 20 years of age. Get him on that shortlist. But yeah, really good performance there. And yeah, I said we're 6th, but we're still undefeated. But we have got some very difficult fixtures coming up over the next few episodes. We know, look at that fixture now. We want to compete in the cup. Absolutely, I want to get through to the next round. That's a really tough run of games there. I think where we will come back, it's going to have to be here, isn't it? We can take on Marseille, Lille, Strasbourg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and get all the way through to halfway through the season where we'll take on Le Mans again. And if we can get to that period and we're still sort of in and around that top 6, we could end up and hopefully get, like we said, some European football next year. But let's not build no illusions, guys. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. We've got some really talented young players in the squad. We've also got some good young players, some experienced players in the team as well, which can help us grow as we go through the stages here. Veloso is feeling homesick. I'm going to give him a couple of months, see how he feels, see if that can kind of sort him out a little bit. Can we get him on? I'm sure he's already doing a language course, I'm sure he is, but we'll see how he gets on. I've told him to give it a couple of months, see how he feels. If he's still not feeling it, maybe we can look to loan him back to Portugal and make him feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more at home before he returns to us when he gets a little bit older, and maybe he may settle into the club a little bit better. So we've absolutely appalled Veloso. There's not much we can really do about that for now. But on a high note and a positive thing to end the video, the board are really pleased. In fact, delighted with the 3-0 win over Cairns. And I think we can leave it there. We've got a lot to look forward to. Can we just maintain the pressure at the top of League 1 and potentially even keep our hopes and dreams alive of a trophy this year here? Not just for me, but for the fans. So what a superb first episode. We've managed, in my opinion, to really improve this Paris Saint-Germain squad with what is a very limited budget. We've got some quality young players to look forward to watching them grow and evolve into hopefully some sort of superstars in the future for us. We've still got the League Cup to look forward to. We're in the mixer in the league early on. Yes, it's very early stages, but we're still mixing it up at the top of the league, and I still have absolutely no idea, no clue if we're going to be involved in any sort of European football this season. But our next episode, I would have thought by then we would know, but so far I don't really think we're any sort of European Cup. So if we can finish top 6 or 7, whatever it may be, to get into Europe next year, absolutely buzzing, and we'll keep going and we'll keep building, hopefully bringing home as many trophies as possible on this very exciting mini series here at Paris Saint-Germain. Before you guys head off, make sure to leave the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you've got any videos that you do want to see on FM24 or Champ Manager 08, let me know in the comments. If it's a great idea, we'll do it. If it's not, well, we'll just discard it and I'll probably take a piss off. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll come back very soon for episode number 2 here with PSG. Peace out.